Welcome to viewers and students. Last class we have discussed about congruence of triangle, the meaning of congruence. Then we also learned to write the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. This we have discussed earlier. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal, and in short we write it as CPCT. CPCT stands for corresponding parts of congruent triangles. And when two triangles are congruent, then we also understood one thing, that sides opposite to equal angles are equal, or conversely angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Now here we will discuss the criteria under which two triangles can be congruent. Now let us first discuss these two triangles. Suppose triangle, this is suppose ABC, and this is another triangle, suppose this is PQR. Now if AB equal to PQ, BC equal to QR, and AC equal to PR, then these two triangles will be congruent. This criteria is called SSS criteria. SSS, side, 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 right? SSS criteria. Under this criteria, in two triangles, if three sides of one triangle are equal to three sides of another triangle, then they are said to be congruent. Now triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR, under which condition? As AB equal to PQ, BC equal to QR, and AC equal to PR. Right? Three sides of this triangle are equal to three sides of this triangle, so these two triangles are said to be congruent. This criteria is called SSS criteria, side, side, side. Right? Three sides of this triangle are equal to three sides of this triangle. Now second criteria is, suppose in triangle, this is triangle suppose ABC, and this is another triangle, say PQR. Suppose you are given AB equal to PQ, AC equal to PR, and angle included by these sides are equal to angle included by this sides. Then these two triangles are said to be congruent. And this criteria is called SAS. That means two sides and included angle. Here also two sides and included angle. So AB equal to PQ, AC equal to PR, angle A equal to angle P. That means two triangles are said to be congruent if two sides of one triangle and two sides and included angle of one triangle are equal to two sides and included angle of the other triangle, then they are said to be congruent. So this is second criteria. This criteria is called SAS criteria. Therefore triangle ABC equal to congruent to triangle PQ. Right? So this is second criteria. Now let us discuss the third criteria here. Suppose these two triangles A, B, C, say this P, Q, R. Now here suppose angle B equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle R, and BC equal to QR. This condition is called angle side angle, means two angles and included side. Here also two angles and included side. Included side means the common arm for the both angles. So if in two triangles, two angles and included side of one triangle are equal to two angles and included side of the other triangle, then they are said to be congruent. So here angle B equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle R, BC equal to QR. Therefore triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. Right? So this criteria is called angle side angle. Two angles and included side. So what is included side here? Included side means the common arm of these two angles. So these two triangles, two angles and included side of triangle ABC are equal to two angles and included side of triangle PQR. So they are said to be congruent. And when you realize that these two triangles are congruent, after you find that these two triangles are congruent, other corresponding parts will also be equal. That means angle A equal to angle P, right? AB equal to PQ and AC equal to PR. Other corresponding parts, these are already given. So other corresponding parts, after you find that these two triangles are congruent, the remaining corresponding parts will also be equal. So angle A equal to P, AB equal to PQ, AC equal to PR. So this condition is called as ASA criteria. Now let us discuss the fourth criteria here. The fourth criteria is, suppose these two triangles are given. Suppose ABC, PQR. Suppose you are given that angle A equal to angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, and this side BC equal to suppose QR. In this case, you see the side is not included by these angles. It is another side not included by these angles. Side included by these angles is side AB here, but we are trying to mean other side. So in two triangles, if two angles and another side which is not included by these two angles are equal to two angles and another side not included by those angles are equal, then they are said to be congruent. Therefore in triangle ABC, angle A equal to angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, and BC equal to QR. Therefore triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. This condition is called AAS criteria. Here you see AAS, angle side, angle side. Two angles and one side not included by these two angles are equal to two angles and one side not included by these two angles are equal, right? So in two triangles, if two angles and one side not included by those angles in first triangle are equal to two angles and one side not included by those angles in the other triangle are equal, then they are said to be congruent, right? Here two angles and another side not included by these two angles, and two angles not include and another side not included by angles is QR here. These two triangles are congruent. This criteria is called AAS. It is named as AAS because angle side. But in earlier case, the side was included by these two angles. That is why it was named as ASA, angle side angle, angle side angle. That means side was common arm for these two angles. Here also the side was common arm for these two angles. Now we will discuss another criteria here. Suppose you are given two right angle triangles. This is ABC and this is suppose PQR. Now you see these two angles are obviously equal since they are 90 degree, right? 90 degree. So in two right angle triangles, suppose right angle is already equal, and suppose you are given that hypotenuse AC is equal to hypotenuse PQ. Hypotenuse means the side opposite to right angle. And suppose you are given one more side AB equal to PQ. So we call this condition as RHS. That means right angle, hypotenuse and one more side. Right angle, in both cases we got two right angles, so obviously they are equal since they are of measurement 90 degrees. So these two angles are obviously equal, angle B equal to angle Q. And here also given that hypotenuse of triangle ABC is equal to hypotenuse of triangle PQR. So that means AC equal to PR. And one more side is equal here. AB is equal to PQ. So we got that angle B equal to angle Q equal to 90 degree. Hypotenuse AC equal to hypotenuse PR. One more side AB of triangle ABC is equal to one more side of triangle PQR is PR PQ. So triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. So this criteria is called RHS criteria, means right angle, hypotenuse and another side. Right? So these two right angle triangles are said to be congruent, and once you find that these two right angle triangles are congruent, you will easily write the other corresponding parts are equal. That means angle A equal to angle P, angle C equal to angle R, and other remaining side is BC equal to QR. CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So two right angle triangles are said to be congruent if hypotenuse and one more side of first triangle are equal to hypotenuse and one more side of the other triangle, then they are said to be congruent. Two right angle triangles are said to be congruent when hypotenuse and one more side of the first triangle are equal to hypotenuse and one more side of the second triangle. So we got 5 criteria under which two triangles can be congruent. First criteria is called SSS, side. Second is called SAS. Third is called ASA. Fourth is called AAS. Fifth is called RHS. These are the criteria under which two triangles can be congruent, and we will use these properties to prove two triangles are congruent in the next video. So let us discuss some exercise in the next video. Please do not miss my next class. We will discuss some exercise using these congruence criteria for proving that two triangles are congruent. Thank you, viewers.